A lot more college football happening tonight, and then a fantastic weekend. A lot of great conference games, including several here in the SEC. That includes Alabama on the road at Arkansas.
We will talk with Henry To'oTo'o about that on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline. It is the next round presented by Bud Light, who reminds you to decide to ride before you ever take that first drink. Make sure you have a plan. Decide to ride. Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light remind you of that. Henry To'oTo'o joins us now from over in Tuscaloosa. What's up, Henry? How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Doing great. Thanks a lot. Do you get excited about road games? I know there's been a lot of talk about Nick Saban wanting his team to be hateful competitors and clean out a stadium. How exciting is a road game for you?
No, I'm super excited. Every road game you got, you walk in there, everybody hates you. Everybody's booing you. They saying crazy stuff. They're trying to disrespect you. So it's definitely, one of those fun times to be able to go in there and, shut out, almost 80,000 to 100,000 people.
Hey, let me go back real quick to Vanderbilt. 55-3, your defense only gives up 129 yards, only 9 first downs for Vanderbilt. The offense, Bryce was flawless, 385 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Was that the most complete game you guys have played all year?
I would say so far, the past 4 games that we played. Just the mental intensity that we had, just being able to come out and compete for all 4 quarters and just being on the same page. And, of course, I'm always saying there's little stuff that we can fix, little stuff that we can change here and there and be locked in. But definitely felt good about that game. Definitely took some lessons and some good lessons, some bad lessons from it, and just try to carry that on from the season out. So that was definitely, a good thing to see.
When you look at Raheem Sanders in that entire Arkansas running game, is there some comparison that you can make to how you guys approach the game with Bijan Robinson in Texas? Some of the same things you've got to sort of do in this game that you were successful at doing in Austin?
Yeah, man. I mean, Bijan Robinson was one of those great running backs. Probably the best back that I've seen so far. But not saying nothing bad about Arkansas. They're running game. They try to play smash mouth football too. So definitely trying to carry that same mentality from the past games and bring it onto this game. So they have a great running game. All 3 of their backs, they do a great job of coming downhill. Their O-line is great. Just playing good gap integrity defense is one of the huge things for us and what we've been harping on and gang tackling. So they try to fight for extra yards and we gang tackle and try to get that ball out. So, it's definitely gonna be a huge challenge. I'm super excited for it. As a linebacker, these are the kind of games you live for. These definitely the kind of games you live for. It's people that try to run the ball, those are the kind of games you want to play in.
Henry To'oTo'o with us. He's our guest on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline. It is the next round presented by Bud Light. Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch remind you, decide to ride. Make a plan before you even have that first drink and decide to ride. That's a reminder from Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light. This is going, Henry, to be a red out. Do you even notice that stuff from the field? I know Nick Saban will call it an external factor. Does the red out affect a player?
Oh, I mean, it just gives you that more of a reason why to shut everybody out. I ain't gonna lie. It gives you that extra juice. I mean, you notice it when you run out to the field. It's honestly for me, it's actually exciting to see. Being able to see a red out and then probably, hopefully at the end of the game you see nothing but stands. So that's definitely exciting to see. I'm super excited. Their fan base is great, and I expect a loud, hard-hitting game.
I would make the point, you guys play every week in a stadium that is full of crimson, so I'm not really sure how a red out is going to affect Alabama.
No, yeah. We're so used to seeing that crimson. We'll be all right. We'll be good.
So KJ Jefferson, obviously a quarterback that can do a lot of different things. When you look at him physically, guy's 250 pounds legitimately. Is that one of those quarterbacks you hit low?
He's one of those quarterbacks you got to gang tackle and definitely got to hit low. You gotta give him your best shot. And anybody that big, that physical, coming downhill like that, you gotta throw your whole body in there and try to bring him down. So. We played him last year, and he was kind of the same dude last year. But, he definitely could throw the ball now. He always could throw the ball, but definitely could throw the ball deep. He knows where the ball's supposed to go. But in the running game, definitely got to gang tackle him. He's big, fast, and physical.
What has been, you think, the trend that everyone is talking about now with you guys on the road. Has there been something that has changed in the locker room for you guys on these road games that maybe used to not be there for Alabama when they were so dominant on the road? Is the competition just better? How do you explain the close games or the loss on the road? And that's something everyone seems to be talking about now. Do you guys hear that discussion?
Yeah. Honestly, for us, it's the mindset. It's the Alabama standard that's been built here. And I think that bringing that mindset back was the biggest thing for us. There's going to be competition every single week. There's going to be, good play calls every single week no matter what team you play against. But, that standard of Alabama, going on the road, beating people on the road, clearing the stadium on the road, having your backs against the wall, and just playing like it's your home stadium. So we're trying to make their stadium our stadium, being able to, take advantage of that. But it's the mindset. Alabama has a standard, and they built that, and we got to bring that standard back.
Favorite dinner spot in Tuscaloosa?
Metro Diner.
Oh, Metro
Okay,
Diner.
Metro
Do
Diner.
you get? They do breakfast all the time, though. Do you get breakfast there?
I definitely get breakfast there. I go there almost every Sunday.
All right.
Yep. Every Sunday I go to Metro Diner.
So if you go for dinner, though, do you get breakfast for dinner?
Definitely, 100%. I get the breakfast burger.
The breakfast burger. What
that's
is on
good.
that? That's a burger with a fried egg. What else is on it?
Fried egg, and then they put this little creamer thing on there with hash browns. They put the hash browns in the burger.
Oh, wow.
Something crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then you get, I tell them to put some avocado in there, and then I'm set. I'm good.
That sounds great.
DJ Dell said you're a genius. So if the day after tomorrow is 4 days before Monday, what is today?
All right, next question.
Today is Friday, Henry. It's Friday.
Yes, I don't even know what the answer was to that. I spent it online. Henry, enjoy your trip to Arkansas. We'll talk with you next week. Thank you for the time.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
All right, buddy,
You
take
got
care.
caught up in the clutter then, Henry. Got to look through the clutter. Today's always Friday. See you, man.
Henry To'oto'o with us on the JohnsonRVCenter.com. It is the next round presented by Bud Light. Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light remind you to decide to ride. Before you ever take that first drink, have a plan. Decide to ride from Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light.